What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the shop. Today is a new tool day. So I went to the woodcraft store and picked up some of these JessEm Clear-Cut TS stock guides. Anyway, what these things do is they kind of serve the role of feather boards for your table saw, because they have these little cammed rollers that you feed your stuff through, and they have one-way bearings on them so your wood can't slide back out on you, and they're angled in towards your fence so they help keep constant pressure. I've heard that these things are pretty awesome. I'm excited to check them out, so let's go ahead and get them installed. Ooh. Instructions. Oh, wow, they don't mess around with that aluminum extrusion. Look at that sucker. That's a big boy right there. The screwdriver. Nice. Bunch of hardware and nuts and whatnot. And these two are the stars of the show, I assume. Guide 1 and Guide 2. Yeah. So these things are spring loaded, so you keep good tension on your workpiece. So they've also got some stops so they don't get pushed up out of the way. So this lets you set your height for your workpiece. Lock it down, doesn't go anywhere. I can understand why people like these things so much. Man, the fit and finish on these things is excellent. Got these nice rollers. All right, I don't think I need these out at the moment. I need to figure out how to get the fence mounted instead. So let's go ahead and get that sorted out. Oh, it's nice. They've got self-driving torque screws. I was worried I'd have to tap this. Next thing we're gonna do is take our track and we're gonna lay it up on our fence, and we're gonna get it nice and positioned. Something roughly about there. So I wanna make sure that I mount this track far enough this way so that I can get these things to be inside the edge of the fence, so that I don't have them sticking off out into no man's land and have to take them all the way off the track if I'm not using them. All right, so I've got all my holes laid out. For this, you figure out where you want it to go and then shift it down 1/2 inch so you can use the drill guides that are built into the track. Put some tape on here to try and hold this in place at least pretty well. Went ahead and grabbed my calipers and made sure that my spacing for the track to the fence is consistent so that at least it's parallel. Doesn't really matter, but it'll make things a little bit better long term. So went ahead and used the pilot drill holes for the track. You'll see in the footage I put some blue tape over the top of the track because I was over drilling through and dinging up the top of that. Next order of business, we need to get all of these self-tapping screws in their holes, make sure all the holes are lined up. Get all of them started first before you torque any of them down. That way, when you tighten one, you don't end up torquing the whole thing out of whack and getting it all screwed up. See if I can find the damn hole.
It's important.
This definitely was not where I thought it was. There's 3 different holes. This is your pilot hole. This is the one you want for the self-tappers. This is the one you want for the 1/4-20 and T-nuts if you're going that route. So we're going with the self-tappers. So we will shimmy it around until you find the hole. Just barely start that. We're gonna go to the other end. We're gonna do these kind of like lug nuts on a car. It helps you prevent getting things twisted. God, I hope I got all these in the right spot. Okay, it's all pretty well lined up now, so I'm just gonna start the rest of these.
Was this a JessEm ad or a Huel ad?
So far I'm more impressed with JessEm than I am with Huel.
We survived how many months with Huel for breakfast and lunch? Almost a year, probably?
It is unexciting, but it's effective.
I lost 30 pounds on it. This is disgusting. You don't want to eat.
It's aggressively average.
Yeah, it's fine. Not sponsored by JessEm or Huel.
Though if either of them want to, feel free to reach out. This thing is really nice, not gonna lie. I am super, super impressed with the quality of the product so far. Give those the appropriate number of Ooga Doogas.
I'm confused. What were you doing out here this whole time? Haven't you been out here for like hours?
Filming's hard solo, okay? Give me a break. So I think that's pretty much all there is to it. Actually, no. I take that back. We have to figure out how to mount this sucker. To mount these on the track, you loosen up these knobs a bit. There's one on both ends. And that'll loosen up this mounting bar. And this is like a giant T-nut here. So we come over here, slide those on. You lock it down like that, it doesn't go anywhere. Ta-da! Alright, so basically you'll set your fence, bring your wood over here, adjust these out so that they are under this part of the wheel. Lock it down, set that as well. Lock all your knobs down. The nice thing with these wheels is they are slanted in at a 5-degree angle. So if you have a piece that's, you don't even have to be on the fence necessarily. Obviously you should, but it'll actually come in here, grab that, correct it, steer it towards the fence, and feed it through the whole time. Yeah. That's super cool. Alright, that's about it for the install. I've been super impressed so far with the quality from this kit. The parts and finishes are all machined really well. Everything fits nicely. It's well thought out. They give you all of the parts that you need with it, including the special drill bit. So props to them for that forethought. It would have been an absolute pain in the butt to go try and track down a number 19 drill bit anywhere else around here locally. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Hopefully it increases the quality of the products that I fabric cobble together out here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to check out some of the other videos. You might find something you like. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe if that's what you're into, and we will see you next time. Bye.